right. Hi, everyone. We're a little late. My intense apologies. Um, but welcome to Rescue from the Tower, a D&D meat grinder adventure. I'm Amy Cheek, a founding board member of Free Reign Theater Company and your DM for this game. Before we begin, I'd like to give a shout out to our wonderful donors who have given money to further punish the players while simultaneously supporting Free Reign Theater Company's 2021-2022 season. As our players progress through the adventure today, they will be unlocking our production calendar and letting you know which shows you can see from us in the coming months. I'm getting a little bit of an echo, so I am going to adjust that really quick. All right, that should have taken care of it. All right, so big thanks to Megan Hershey, Katie Bearden, Brenda Hensley, Amanda Rowland, Michael Anderson, Mark Zone, Tim Dupre, Bridget Connell, Justin Connell, Amber Gray, Benjamin Harder, Chelsea Hunter, Patrick Creech, Ronald Royman, Jonathan Starzik, Kara Hayes, Nathan Morris, Jackie Sestak, the Hillards, and everyone else who is planning to donate during the stream for helping us raise $1,440 so far for Free Reign Theater Company. So if you have not yet made a donation, you can continue to donate during the game at paypal.me/freereigntheater. All proceeds will go to Free Reign Theater Company, and you can change the game while we're playing. You can add monsters, potions, magic items, and effects. Don't forget to specify in the memo line what you'd like to give, which player should receive it, and whether or not the item is cursed. Keep in mind, this is called a meat grinder for a reason. Each player has 2 characters, both of which are fated to die by the end of this impossible adventure. Death is inevitable. There will be no survivors. So thank you in advance for the hilarity that is sure to ensue. I myself will be donating $1 for every nat 1 rolled in today's game. So before we introduce our lovely players, I would like to set the scene of today's adventure. In the town of Westgate, a local theater company called Refrain Theater performed a daring play called The Merchant Lord's Shame, a scathing critique of the oligarchy that dominates Westgate, shamelessly courts crime syndicates, and hoards wealth to the detriment of the people. Unfortunately, one of the merchant lords, the eccentric Lord Osvaldo Vasselbane, took personal offense to the production and arrested the playwright along with many of the performers. He locked them away at his estate, destined for an unfair trial and a likely execution. You all are the remaining members of Refrain Theater Company and have made a pact to rescue your playwright, Billiam Wiggleshaft, and the other members of your company from Vasselbane Estate. So as they are all thespians, all of today's player characters have at least 1 level in Bard. So let's go ahead and introduce today's players. You all have 2 characters on hand, so let's just start with your first one, your name, character name, class, race, and any donated character features. So let's go ahead and start with Alex.
Hi everyone, I am Alex. My first character, all of the features of which were donated, including name, race, and class, is Gus Sir Beef, a halfling Path of the Storm Herald barbarian.
Awesome. Chelsea?
Hi everyone, I am Chelsea Hunter. My first character today was a donation of her name and a couple of her features. So her name is I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. And I also got donated a lovely bag of accelerated beans and also her accent, which is Moira Rose.
Great. David?
Hi, I'm David Hensley. I am playing Thickety Brown Streak, a name that was donated. I am a human, level 7 fighter, level 1 bard, wearing the world's biggest top hat, a feature which was also donated.
Excellent. David, we'll want you to get a little closer to the mic if that's a possibility for you. Thank you. Haley?
Hello, I'm Haley Phillips. My first character is a human paladin named Norbert Welcher, and he comes with the donated feat of Chef, which is pretty stoked.
Awesome. And Michael? I think you're still on mute, Michael.
Hello, I'm Michael Anderson. My first character is going to be Pyramus. He is a human paladin and bard of valor. I have very graciously been donated this wonderful British accent, as well as a personality quirk where I will be finishing sentences or accentuating actions of my other players ever so often. We'll see how that turns out.
Great. Awesome. Thank you. All right. So let's start with rolling, since this is a bard adventure. Let's start with rolling a persuasion check. So before you break into Vasselbane Estate, you have been put in touch with a mysterious Lady M, with whom you have negotiated to obtain details about the estate. So the average of all of your scores determines how well you did. So, Alex, what did you get?
14.
Okay, Chelsea?
I've rolled a 23.
Okay, David?
8.
What was that?
8.
8. Haley, your character's name is Norbert, is that right?
That's correct.
Norbert.
This is a 17.
All right. And Pyramus.
I rolled a 9. All right, let's get the bad rolls out of the way.
All right. Okay, so let's see what you get from this roll. So unfortunately, Lady M doesn't give you much, but she casually informs you of the day when she happens to know that Lord Vasselbane is leaving his estate with his retinue to go pursue an advantageous marriage. So if you go on the day that she specifies, which I'm sure you will, the castle will still be guarded, but only by the B team. So you successfully were able to arrange a good date and time to break into this estate. Are we ready to do crimes?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, so it's now evening. You have snuck up to the gates of Vasselbane Estate. The castle has these black stone walls with these rounded roofs, and on each of the 4 corners of this mansion, there are towers. And strangely, you knew that Lord Vasselbane was eccentric, but you can see centered on the very top of the castle, looks like a big sculpture, just a big statue sculpture of his head, just sort of glaring, his bald head and sort of like villain goatee, just glaring out over the grounds of his estate. So this 3-story mansion is in the middle of perfectly manicured gardens dappled with grotesque statues and severe hedges. And there's this tall, thorny-looking wrought iron fence. It is climbable. And there are flags with the Vasselbane crest, which are 3 fiery meteors on a red field fluttering atop the gate. What do you want to do?
Ooh.
And I feel like we could totally go over that gate.
Yeah.
You want to start climbing it?
Good.
You mean climbing? Oh, goodness.
Oh,
yeah.
goodness. Yes, climbing. That does not sound good.
I've already free climbed.
Sounds quite
four mountains.
irksome, but if we must.
All right, who's going first?
I'll go first.
All right. This is Thickety, correct?
Yeah.
Thickety Brown Streak. So,
Right.
Thickety Brown Streak, you are able to climb the gate, and right when you're on the top, you start hearing this like clicking sound, this like sort of clicking, sort of clattering sound coming from the sides of the mansion. And as you are on top, right on top of the fence, you see, they haven't seen you yet, but you see these 2 Tlinkali guards. And if you're wondering what those are, they were donated to our game. And think of a centaur, but instead of a guy and a horse, it's a guy and a scorpion. So two of those are clattering around the sidewalks on the outside of this garden. They don't see you yet. What are you gonna do?
Uh, I'm going to climb slightly down and shout whisper to my teammates, "Hey, there's like two scorpion dudes down there. What should I do?"
Let us in?
Can you throw something at them, like just a rock?
I
No.
mean, yeah, I could probably do that, but I feel like I'm going to get stung to death.
He feels like he's gonna get stung to death.
Well,
That's what I. Okay, you know what?
Sorry, terribly sorry.
your height advantage, just don't go down there with them first until they're dead. You get me? Yeah.
I mean, that's one plan. Does somebody want to hand me a rock or something? I'll try to. Beat one in
They
the head real
utterly
quick.
failed their perception rolls, so they amazingly haven't heard you yet, but they are getting closer.
Somebody hand me a rock, like the biggest rock you can find.
Is there a rock on the ground?
Yeah, you can totally grab one. There's like a loose brick on the sidewalk.
Yeah, hand me that brick.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
All right, you
All
now have
right.
a brick.
Now I have a brick. I'm gonna shimmy my way back up to the top, rear back, and chuck a brick at one of them.
All right,
Why
you
not?
aim in left or right?
I'm aiming right because I'm always right.
All right. Go ahead and roll an attack. And you don't get to add anything to it because this is an improvised weapon.
That's a 4.
Yeah, you miss. And the brick lands on the ground in front of this scorpion guard. And let's see how he reacts to that. He's real dumb, so he starts looking up, even though that's not the direction it came from. What are the rest of you doing? You're all on the other side of the fence, and Thickety is alone with
Can
these
we-
two.
Can we see through the fence?
Yes, it's just like wrought iron.
Oh,
Oh,
well then I would like to minor illusion and do several other bricks just clitter clattering all about the yard. Create a little confusion.
Okay, so you create some more clattering bricks, but unfortunately, due to the range of that spell, you are only able to position them around where Thickety is. So they look in Thickety's direction and they start like running with these creepy spider legs. And now I need everybody please to roll initiative. This is going to be our
Cool.
initiative for the until your characters die.
Oh, Lord.
Ooh.
Okay, Gus or Beef?
21.
All right. I want a hippo.
A 15.
Okay, Thickety?
8.
Uh-oh. All right, Norbert.
18.
Nice. And Pyramus.
19.
19. Okay, Gus, your move.
Would it take a whole action to join Thickety?
I would say a movement. I would say it would take all your movement just to get to the other side of the fence.
Okay, well, I'll do that. I don't want to leave a man on the other side of the fence, so I'm gonna climb up and climb on over and try and reach Thickety.
Okay, you're there.
When I'm down, I'm gonna make sure that I'm at least 10 feet away from him. How far away are the scorpions?
I would say the one on the right it got a little bit more of a jump on you, so he's about 40 feet away. The one on the left is still about 70 feet away.
Oh, so they're still back.
Yeah, it's a big yard.
Oh, good to know. Well, then I'm gonna take this as an opportunity to go into a rage.
Good.
Because of my path, I have a fire aura.
Uh-oh.
Whenever I rage, that's in a 10-foot circle around me, so nobody get too close when I'm upset.
Okay.
But any monster or anybody that gets within that 10-foot range has to take 3 fire damage every turn.
Okay,
That's
good to know.
in there. So, and I'll try and remind you. I'll just say like as a bonus action, they take that 3 fire damage. But yeah, I'm ticked off. I'm ready to go.
All right, yes, you explode into a rage and are surrounded by fire. Thickety, it's a little warm, but you're not in the aura, so Just little flames on the side of your face. All right, let's see. It is now Norbert's turn. No, it is now Pyramus's turn.
Okay, so Pyramus is also going to climb over the fence.
Okay.
And as a bonus action while climbing over the fence. And what is Alex's name again?
Gus or Beef?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so as he's climbing over the fence, Gus, be my companion of valor, and you will go forth with your fiery rage. And you will get a D8 of bardic inspiration.
Inspiration. We love it.
And because I am a bard of valor, that can be used for attacks as well.
Excellent. Anything else you're doing on your turn?
No, I think I'm just
Okay.
kind of setting up.
Good. Norbert.
Norbert is going to also whine. Okay, just climb. Fine, climb the fence. Struggle over it. He's a little portly. But once he gets over the fence, he is going to cast Aid on his companions on the other side. That's Thickety, Gus or Beef, and Pyramus.
Okay.
So you all get 5 additional hit points.
Nice. All right. I want a hippo. Oh wait, was there anything else? Was there anything else, Norbert?
That's it.
Okay. I want a hippo.
I would like to use my movement to join my companions on the opposite side of the fence. And as I get over there, I would like to look at my friend Thickety, and I would tell him, look, I am sorry that I alerted them to your presence, but this is like that time I gave an explosive performance as the hump on Richard III, and you will get through that.
Awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yes, I'd like to use my action to look at the one on the left, and I would like to cast Fairy Fire.
All right. Is that a save?
That is a DC 14 Dexterity saving throw.
You'll be disappointed to know he rolled a 19.
Truly tragic.
Anything else?
I would like to stand as far back to the fence as possible for this moment, scoping out the battlefield.
You strike a dramatic pose against the fence.
Look at us striking them dramatic pose.
All right. Now it's the Tlinkali's turn. So one of them that just dodged the fairy fire is too far away to do anything. The other one is going to scurry on over and try to attack Thickety.
Ooh.
So first attack rolled a 1, so that's not great. So it missed you with its long sword, and that's a nice looking long sword. It's got it's like a golden look to it, and it has this elaborate engraving that you admire as it swipes by your face. And it misses again, so you're very, very lucky. Okay, now we are to Thickety's turn. What are you gonna do?
All right, well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my shirt off because I fight better without my shirt on.
Gotcha.
And then I'm going to take out both of my scimitars.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack him with one first and then use my other action to attack him with the second.
Okay.
And that is a 12 to hit.
Miss.
Boo. And the second one, nat 20, 26 to hit.
That'll hit. So make sure you roll your damage and double the dice.
An 8.
8?
8 bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning? With your
Yeah.
scimitars?
But yeah, because the blades are dull.
Thickety attacking with dull blades. All right.
Well, yeah, I didn't want to actually hurt anybody. I brought my stage combat swords.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I brought the stage props.
Did you guys bring real weapons?
Yeah.
Do you know how?
Of course, you know that I don't use fake props, only real ones.
Do you know
Surely
how
use real
irresponsible that is?
You always bring the proper
Yes, I
tool
do.
for the job, bruh.
Well, we could actually hurt somebody with these, though.
Gus, show him how it's done. It's your turn.
Okay. Is the other one still like too far away?
It's within. I would say it's within 30 feet now.
Okay. I'm gonna go meet that guy. So I am going to attack with my long sword, which was generously donated. I call him Long Farter, and you guys will quickly see why.
Oh, great.
I am going to take out Long Farter and swing on this guy. You've got to be kidding me.
What'd you get?
I rolled a nat 1.
Nat 1! That's actually the second one. I have to keep track because that's how many dollars I have to pay.
Yep, so along with I cast Stinking Cloud on myself because I rolled a nat 1.
Great. So yeah, you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, okay.
You are also blinded for a round from the tears in your eyes because it smells so bad.
So I rolled a 13.
Okay, what is your own spell save DC?
My spell 11.
Okay, so you beat it.
Myself.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you are not going to spend the next turn throwing up, but you are blind for a turn.
Okay. And it's supposed to be 1d4 stink damage, and I rolled a 1.
Mm-hmm.
So is it just a 1 if that's halved, or is it a 0?
We'll say it's a 1. You gotta take a little.
So just Stinking Cloud. That was my very first heroic thing to do. I can swing again.
She can swing again.
You can swing at disadvantage because you're blind, but you can still swing.
Okay, so it's a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dang, that first one was a 26.
Oh man.
18.
Good, that hits.
Yes.
But great.
Okay. So that's gonna be 11 damage.
That's pretty good.
And then the 3 fire damage since they're in my aura.
Okay. Is that at the start of their turn?
It's a bonus action for me.
Gotcha. All right, I'll go ahead and deduct that. So yeah, so you watch as Gus turns from thickety in disgust and like charges towards the scorpion guard, and then as they swing, now instead of just these flames encircling them, there's also this like greenish miasma, sort of filling in the space. But after whiffing the first one, they definitely connect right in the ribs with this scorpion creature. Great. So Pyramus.
I, Pyramus, hero of this story, I go to one of the scorpion beasts that is not surrounded by a stinking cloud.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to make attacks with my longsword.
All right.
I get 2 attacks.
Okay.
One is a nat 1.
Nat 1.
The other is a 24.
That one hits. Roll damage.
Okay, and I'm going to expend a first level spell slot to do Divine Smite.
Okay.
Damage is 12, 17, 18, 20 damage.
Wow, that's a good one. All right. Next up is Norbert.
Okay. Going to avoid the one that looks like it's currently in pain from the gas situation going on here. I'm just gonna give it a wide berth.
You can go to the right.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the other one.
He's going to the right.
Go to the right, and I pull out what looks like a gigantic Warhammer-shaped spatula, like
Yes.
ready to just like whack on this guy. Kids, step back. I got this. And I roll for my first attack, which is a nat 1.
Hey, not one.
So that's an 8 to hit. I'm assuming that's a no.
No.
All right, let's try it again. One more. And that's a 15 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
That hits. Okay, so that's a 1d8 plus 4. I'm gonna cheat and use D&D Beyond because I can't do math.
Okay.
That is 10 damage
All right.
on the guy.
Yeah, you whack him right in the face with this giant spatula, and it's like trying to gain its bearings again. All right, next we have I want a hippo.
Well, I would also like to walk up to the one that is not positively bedeviled with gaseous clouds, and I would like to take out my rapier and take a swing at him.
So you're taking a swing with the rapier.
Uh-oh, how much? Sorry, what was that?
Can you hear me? A 17 to hit.
Absolutely. Let's roll that damage.
Oh, yes. That is 14, 15, 16, 23 points of damage.
Whoa.
And I have a second attack that I would also like to use, this time without the branding smite. That is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, absolutely. So that is 12 points of damage.
Excellent. All right, this one's looking pretty rough. With your rapier, as you say, you are able to like pierce between the chinks in this like sort of segmented exoskeleton that this creature has. So you are being very effective with this weapon. Next we have the Tlinkali are going to strike back. So the one on the right is going to use its stinger on whoever is doing the most damage, which is going to be I want a hippo. Okay, that is going to be 13 to hit.
A 13 does not hit.
All right, now it's going to use its spiked chain against Norbert. That's going to be a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, so you're going to take 6 piercing damage, and now you are grappled, which you can try to break from as an action on your turn. So it used the spiked chain to like kind of swing around you, hit you in the shoulder, and now you're sort of wrapped up in it, and you can't get away.
Oh my god.
The other one is going to try to do 2 attacks on Gus. That's going to be a sting and a longsword. So the longsword is a 10 to hit. That's going to miss. The sting is a 18 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. So the sting, you're going to take 6 piercing damage.
I'm raging, so I'm resistant to piercing, so that's going to be half.
So 3 piercing damage plus 14 poison damage.
Ah.
And now I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no, another one. Okay. That's a 7.
Oh, good. That doesn't work.
Yeah.
So you are poisoned by, you're poisoned for 1 minute.
Cool.
So as soon as you get your eyesight back on your next turn, yeah, you're going to be poisoned. So you're going to have disadvantage on your stuff. All right. Let's get back to Thickety.
All right. Well, I'm gonna charge straight at the scorpion dude that's covered in a fart cloud. Because let's be honest, I smelled much worse in my time.
All right.
And
well, your name is Brown Streak. You do come from a long line of Brown Streaks.
Hey, we are very proud of our name. I'm going to attack scorpion dude with both of my blunted scimitars.
All right.
So my first attack, that's a 25.
That hits.
And I get I crit on 19 as well as 20.
Good. Well, 25 is going to do it.
All right, so that is a 12.
Okay.
12 points of damage. And with my second scimitar, it's going to be an 18.
That hits.
It's 8 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, you keep bashing it. Like you bash it once in the side of the head, you bash it again in the shoulder. You said the second one was 8 damage?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. So you're making these blunt swords work for you. All right. Next we have Gus, Sir Beef. You can see, but you feel really bad on the inside.
Oh, my tummy is not good. Okay, I'm gonna swing on this guy with a long farter. That is a 14.
Doesn't hit.
I'm gonna swing again.
All right.
Oh, she's swinging again.
That is a 16.
That hits.
Great. Cool. That's gonna be 10 damage.
All right.
And then 3 fire damage.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Good. Next is Pyramus.
Okay. Pyramus is going to look at the monster that's holding my grappling my companion
Mm-hmm.
and say, "Oi, you wanker! Release!" And I cast Command, which is a Wisdom save.
All right.
DC 15.
Okay. It fails.
Oh, it failed. Yeah, good.
So you told it to which one did you tell?
The one that's holding Haley's character.
To
I
let
said
go.
release.
Excellent. Yes. So just kind of stops for a second and just unwinds Norbert from the spiked chain and then just stands there. Good. Anything else?
No, unfortunately. Well, no, that's my action. So I'll still be in. I don't want to back away from the monster.
Okay, Norbert.
All right. I am going to.
You're free.
I'm free. You're grounded. Whoo! Attack him again.
All right.
So let's see what that does. That is 18 plus 7, 25.
Yeah, that hits.
I tried mathing again. It wasn't a smart move.
It hurts.
It hurts so bad. It's 12 damage for that one.
Okay, he's looking so rough.
So rough. Okay.
Yeah.
I've got one more attack.
Like he's crumpled. That like you hit him so hard that like all of his scorpion legs on the right side just sort of crumpled down.
But,
So he's like really struggling.
all right. Let's see. So that one. It's a 15 to hit.
Just barely hits.
Yes, and that is 6 damage.
Okay. As it crumples down, you see the stinger coming up towards you, and you just swing, bam, sideways across his head, and he falls limp to the ground, and the Tlinkali is dead, and drops his spiked chain. All right, great job, Norbert. All right, I want a hippo.
Well, since the one that I was attacking is hopelessly dead, I'm going to go to the other one. And I would like to swing with my rapier. I'm going to use a bonus action to Divine Smite.
Oh, she's using Divine Smite.
Which is an 18 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, that means I get 3d8. Woo. 19 points of damage.
Excellent.
So I'd like to take my rapier and swing it around again for my second attack.
Okay.
That is only a 15 to hit.
Still hits.
Oh. That is 14 points of damage.
All right, looking really, really rough. You've been sort of just puncturing its body with your rapier, and it's bleeding a lot of like goo. There's a lot of goo coming out.
Disgusting.
Yeah. It's going to try to defend itself. It's going to slash at you with its long sword, and then it's going to try to sting you. Fails with the longsword, and stings you for 16 to hit.
Yes, that does hit.
Okay, you are going to take 6 piercing damage, plus 14 poison damage.
Ooh.
And
this is like that time that I performed in an all-pig version of Pygmalion. It did not go well.
We'll make a Constitution saving throw to see if you can withstand it.
Oh, that is a 20, a natural.
All right, so you do not suffer any after effects from this poison stab, so just the damage. All right, next is Thickety.
All right, well, I'm at it again with my scimitars. I'm going to whack them as hard as I can, which goes completely against everything that we learned in stage combat, but this is kind of a precarious situation.
Yeah, you try really hard to overcome your theater training.
Yeah, so my first hit, that's 13.
Miss.
Ooh.
It just sort of catches the blade, the blunt blade, as you swing it, and you wrest it free.
The second one is a 23.
That hits.
That is 12 points.
All right. It dies. You actually, when it catches one of your scimitars, you get so mad that even though the blade is blunt, you punch it through its chest anyway. And it just crumples to the ground. And it drops this beautiful golden longsword that has these beautiful engravings on it. It's got some sort of writing.
Can we go up and inspect it?
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll go up and pick up the longsword and see what it's got written on it.
Yeah, so Thickety goes to pick it up, and then rudely, Pyramus shoves him out of the way and picks up the sword and reads it. What languages do you speak?
He just speaks common.
You can't read it.
There seems to be some strange inscriptions on here. I don't think anybody could be able to read this. I mean, it's just an ancient language, really.
Bro, give it here. Let me see if I can see what it says.
Oh, we'll see if you can read that. Oh, sure. Yeah. You go ahead and try.
All right. So, what languages do you speak, Thickety?
Common and Elvish.
It's an Elvish.
Yeah,
and
it is.
You have unlocked our first show of the season. So it says on it, November 2021, They Fight 2.0, the best battles, brawls, and blade brandishings in literature. So that is our first show of our season, you guys. So let me tell you a little bit about the show for those watching.
I knew that.
Backed by popular demand and directed by Charles Holmes and David Hensley, Free Reign Theater is proud to reprise the stage combat heavy show with more sword swinging and brawling. This production was days away from opening in March 2020, but we all know what ended up taking the spotlight instead. New fights from some of your favorite classical stories penned by literary icons such as Dumas, Shakespeare, and Rostand, and bringing back your favorites will put you on the edge of your seat. This call-and-response production will get your heart pounding for Hamlet, laughing with Little John, and yelling all for one and one for all with the Three Musketeers. And the show will be recommended for ages 10 and up, so that is our first show of our season. Yay!
Yeah.
So exciting.
All right.
I'm emotionally encumbered with joy.
This is great timing because we also got some donations. So as you are searching, do you all want to kind of rummage through these guards' belongings?
Oh,
yeah.
I can tell you what you
let's
find.
see what they got on them.
Okay, so Pyramus, you give up on that one because everyone's crowded around. You go to the other one. You do find a random potion on it.
Oh.
Norbert, you also find a random potion. Let's see. Thickety, you find a little bag full of what looks like dust or sand. I will tell you this is dust of sneezing and choking, so you can look that item up. And let's see. Oh, what is your name? Gus Sir Beef. You find a nice pair of gloves uh, on one of the guards, just sort of in the pocket. Um, and I will just tell you that they are magic gloves. That's all I will say.
Okay. Uh, I'm gonna pick them up, and I'm not gonna put them on yet. I'm gonna put them in my pocket.
All right, you've got some gloves in your pocket. They're really cool looking, just so you know. Okay, so you guys are in this yard lawn area with these sort of sculptures. You see, kind of a ways away from you, there's a fountain with a very large sculpture in the middle that looks like some sort of large stone creature. Um, and then you see the mansion in front of you.
All right, well, I'm going to stop at this fountain and get some water for my protein shake. You guys want to get in on this?
Please
Oh,
don't. Please.
that's a good idea.
Oh, God. Oh.
Don't touch the water.
Okay.
Oh, no.
No.
Do not disturb the surface. Don't touch.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know people
Um,
throw in those fountains, dude?
I'm with him on the gains.
Yeah, right.
Are you going or
All right.
not?
I mean, fine. I guess I won't then. Jeez.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
Can we search for a side door, an auxiliary entrance?
Sure, yeah. So there is the big front door. Which side are you going to walk around?
The left.
Okay, so you start walking around the left, and that is a horrible decision because tearing around the left side of this mansion, wings out, honking, is a goose. And it's like, now, I don't want you to be mistaken as to what type of goose this is. This was donated by a generous donor. This is a GOUS. This is a goose of unusual size. It is 12 feet tall.
Why
And
wouldn't it be?
it woke up this morning and chose violence. So, we are
Well, that's a mighty honker, isn't it?
yeah, we're still in initiative. Okay. Gus. There's a big old
Okay.
goose.
I hate geese. All right.
It hates you too.
Yep. Right. I'm gonna go after this goose, whatever it is.
GOUS.
G-O-U-S. So I'm gonna swing with long farter. That would be a 16.
Yes, that hits.
Yep. All right. So that's gonna be 7 damage,
Okay.
and then swing again. That would be a 26.
That hits too.
Yep. So that's going to be a 14 damage.
Okay, that's also really good.
And I'm assuming that I lost my first rage. I'm assuming like enough time had passed that
Yeah.
my first rage got
Mm-hmm.
dissipated. All right. Well, I'm gonna rage again because I really, really hate geese.
All right.
Oh, look at her. She's raging.
So, I'm gonna need you to tell me what's the 5th item in your inventory.
The 5th, oh, okay. A set of clothes.
They are now in the goose's mouth. It used its sleight of beak reaction to pick your pocket. And it is now chewing up and swallowing your clothes.
That's my jacket.
Doesn't matter. It's being digested now.
Oh.
All right, next is Pyramus.
Okay, Pyramus is gonna move up to within about like 10 to 15 feet. And go like, hey there, Mr. Floppy. Be a shame if you couldn't see us. And I'm going to cast blindness. And so
Cool.
that is a Constitution save, DC 15.
Okay. 7.
All right. It is blinded for 1 minute.
Except that the generous donor who designed this goose and scaled it gave it true sight. So it knows you're there. It can't see you, but it still knows you're there.
Bollocks.
I know. Norbert.
Okay.
Honk.
I've seen your type before. I'm gonna march right up to it and say, "Peace was never an option." Papa.
Never an option.
Nice.
Let me roll that. That is 18 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. That is 11 damage.
Okay.
And then again, just for flavor, go on, yeah. That's a nat 1, so an 8 to hit.
Nat 1.
Yay, nat 1.
No, it does not hit.
Cool.
All right, next up we have I Want a Hippo.
Well, it seems that we have been positively bedeviled with monsters today, so I would like to look at this horrible goose and cast fairy fire.
All right.
Dexterity saving throw, DC 14.
Okay, that's it made exactly a 14.
Oh, I'm dripping with ennui. I would like to get myself into a defensive position and ready myself to attack the next time around.
All right, you are readying an attack. Okay, next we have that one's gone. Thickety.
All right, well, one time I was trying to tan at the lake and a goose came up and stole my flip-flop. And so I hold that against all of goose kind.
As you should.
So I'm going to take that bag of choking and sneezing
Okay.
and I'm going to pour it out in my hand and just right in its stupid beak.
I will say that you did read the bag before you did that. It does have a command word. It cannot function unless you say pocket sand.
All right, pocket sand. Whew.
Okay. So you throw the dust. So did you look that item up for me to let me know what it does?
No, I did not.
Bad David.
I'm so sorry.
Let me pull that up really quick.
David.
Ew, David.
You, David.
All right, you just threw this item and had no idea what it does.
Yeah, it's a DC 15.
Use an action.
Will become unable to breathe while sneezing uncontrollably.
So you ran up to it?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so that means you and Norbert and Gus. Pyramus, are you in melee range of this?
No.
Okay. So, and I Want a Hippo. You're not in melee yet, are you?
No, I am definitely not.
Yeah. So I need Thickety, Norbert, and Gus Sirbeef to roll a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 15.
Oh.
Okay. Norbert, what'd you get?
That's a 25.
Okay, and Gus?
14.
Oh, just missed it. So Gus and the goose are now unable to breathe and sneezing uncontrollably. So we are now incapacitated and suffocating. So as long as we're conscious, we can repeat the saving throw.
Wait. Can he? Oh, no.
I got you, Gus. Don't worry. I got you, Gus.
And the only thing that can undo it would be a lesser restoration spell.
I got you, Gus.
All right. So, great job, Thickety. Well played. The goose is going to do nothing except try to beat that saving throw. Oh goodness. And it beats it. Now, it took its whole turn to beat the saving throw, but it goes, ha! And sneezes, and then it's back in action. Next, Gus, you are incapacitated and suffocating.
Okay. So I can do another save, right?
That'll be your whole turn.
Okay. 23.
Okay, you are also no longer suffocating. You're just really mad now.
Can I still bonus action fire for 3.
Is that a concentration thing? Or is that just when your
No,
rage is up?
Yeah, it's just my aura that I have around me while I'm raging.
I will say that you can do that 3 points of damage. All right. Next, Pyramus.
Oh, well, I guess now that she's up, I'll just march forward and whack this beast a few times with the longsword.
All right.
Attacks. 1 natural 20.
Oh.
Hey.
And 1 18 total.
Yes, they both hit.
Both hit. Okay. Where are my d8s? There they are. So the regular 8 damage. And then,
okay.
And then the critical 3. Everything is doubled, correct?
Just the dice are doubled, not the modifiers.
Just the dice. Okay, so another 9 damage.
Okay. Okay, let me roll this here. All right, what is the third item in your inventory?
Oi, let's see, what will that be? Oh, that will probably be one of my javelins.
Okay, it now is wielding a javelin in its beak. Just swinging it around. This goose has a javelin now. All right, Norbert.
Not a fan of playing limbo with a goose. Was not on my agenda today.
Okay.
So I'm going to meet it with an attack, and I'm going to divine smite on that attack.
Okay.
So let's see, please. It's a 7. Nope, that's a 20 to hit.
Yep.
Cool. So that's extra 2d8 plus whatever I roll for this, which is that's 4, 7.
Okay.
8, which is math, 19 points, plus 4, which is math with Haley, 23 points
Okay.
of damage for the first attack.
It dead.
I'm done.
You just killed this goose. You ducked the flying javelin and just killed it. And there's a puff of feathers.
Nice.
I steal one for a trophy.
All right, you have a large goose feather.
Stuff in the bag.
All right. Well, surely we're not going to encounter something like that again.
Oi, that was might foul.
You hear like a crunching, creaking sound, like a scraping sound from the fountain, and the stone golem that was in the center of the fountain is now alive and walking towards you. It's not super fast,
Time to go.
but it's headed your way.
Let's pick up the pace.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's rock and roll, kids.
I'm with the rocking and the rolling.
Oh, no, I think we've been doing pretty good so far. You guys don't want to get in there and take a swing at it?
I think I'm fine going the other way.
I mean,
All right.
all right, if that's what everyone else wants to do. But
Around the corner.
Okay, so you round the corner and you're looking for a door.
Yeah.
No doors on this side. You're running, and you round the back. There's no doors. you run all the way around to the next side. No doors.
With this entryless fortitude.
By the time you get back around to the front, the golem's like right there.
you guys, this is a really badly designed house.
Does anyone else hear Benny Hill music?
Yeah.
It seems we are fated to be tossed into a ruinous situation.
It is about, I'm going to say it's about 30 feet away from you. Do you want to engage, or do you want to try to get in that front door?
I want to try and get the door.
Bolt to the front door.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try and bust through the front door.
All right, this may surprise you, but it's locked.
Why wouldn't it be?
Anyone have a lock picking set?
I'm afraid I do not.
Wait, hold on. You guys decided to join an adventure called Rescue from the Tower. And no one brought a lockpicking set?
I'm a chef, not a thief.
Cool.
I mean, I pretended to pick locks one time in a show.
Yeah, do you have like method acting? Can you
Oh no, I don't believe in that.
He didn't take the method acting feat.
No.
Okay.
So how are you gonna get in? This golem's like walking up.
Um,
I'm just gonna start smashing the handle with my scimitars.
All right, roll a strength check.
That's an 18.
Oh, that's enough. It breaks. And the door
oh, way to break the door, friend.
creaks open.
All right, well, let's get in here then.
All right. So as you are, I need to know who's first into the door and who's last.
I'll be first.
Okay.
I'll be last.
Okay,
So that I'm,
Norbert.
Distracting the golem with the gigantic feather, like a cat toy. Like, you want it? You want it? Look, it's over here.
Okay.
It's over here.
I guess I'll go in after Thickety, holding up my shield.
Okay,
which,
so
has my face on it.
Norbert is last. So all of you get in, but trying to slip in at the last minute, Norbert, does a 24 hit?
Does it? Yeah.
You take 19 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god. Okay.
So you
That's
just
fine.
get bashed in the back with a big stone fist.
Ow.
And you fall on the threshold of the door. What are you guys doing?
Reaching out a hand.
Can I try to lean down and drag her in?
Okay, you drag her in. The golem starts putting his hand in and wraps his hand around one of the doors. So it's like double doors that squeeze in. So his hand's wrapped around the one that's already closed.
Can we try and like shove the other door closed?
Yes. I need you all to roll a strength check. Whoever's going to help, roll a strength check.
All right.
14.
17.
Okay, 14, 17.
23.
23. And Gus?
8.
8. Okay, with all of you together, you all slam this door onto the stone golem's hand, and it recoils, and the door is shut. But it is now like you're holding it, and it's like pounding on the door, and each time the door like starts to open, and you have to hold it.
Is there anything around that we could move in front of the door?
I'm so glad you asked. So, inside the estate. So you guys are able to see. Get my papers in order. Okay, you're standing on a rug in an impressive foyer. The walls are more of the polished black stone that you can see on the outside. There's one door all the way to your right and another all the way to your left. Opposite the wall where you've come in is a stone staircase that starts a very large spiral upward. And then in the left and right corners on that far wall are two dark hallways. So the only stuff in here would be these like tall iron candelabrum that sort of have like these they're on these stands. If you guys want to try to bolt that shut.
Yeah, can we use the candelabra to kind of,
Yeah. So how many of you are going to stay on the door and how many of you are going to use the candelabra?
Stay on the door.
I'll stay on the door.
Okay, so I have Thickety and Pyramus on the door. Anyone else on the door?
And I would like to stay on the door as well.
Okay, I want Hippo's on the door. Norbert, what are you doing?
I'm gonna get the heck up and go for the candelabra.
Okay, and Gus, are you gonna go for another one?
Yeah.
Okay, so the three of you who are on the door, I need one of you to roll a strength check with advantage because you're being assisted against the golem's strength.
I'll do it.
I have a +9. Would you like me to roll?
Oh, then yes, you.
Wow.
Don't underestimate me. How could you? I once danced the part of the streetcar in a production of A Streetcar Named Desire. I'm very good at this, and I rolled a 26.
Well, you beat the stone golem because it only rolled a 16. Incredible. So
Oh, he's just grasping for straws now.
I want a hippo. Guns McGee over here is holding the door shut, just leaning with one arm and like checking the nails with the other hand. So you guys are able to grab the big iron candlesticks and cross them into the door to hold it and brace it shut. And then there's a silence, and you hear some as the golem is like wandering around outside the front of the door, and occasionally like pushing on it. You hear some splintering wood, but not enough to damage it. And there's silence.
All right. Well, I think we did
Um,
great.
I'm
Well-
gonna take this as an opportunity to get those gloves that I had in my pocket.
Okay.
And heck, I'm gonna put them on.
All right, put them on. Cool. Just from this point on, now that you're wearing these gloves, just let me know what you are touching.
Oh dear.
Like
That sounds quite invasive.
like just around.
Yeah, if you put your hands on anything while wearing the gloves, I just need to know.
Okay.
Tell you what, Norbert took quite a bit of a wallop there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Before
up
you
and-
can do anything,
Uh-oh.
the lighting in this front room becomes red. And you see above your heads in this foyer area this black cloud appearing and starting to just swirl above you, and it's starting to thunder. And you hear this voice, and the voice says, it says, "Leave now, or die many deaths. Leave now. The hells are empty and the devils are here." And two bolts of lightning shoot out. So, Thickety, does a 13 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, you take 9 lightning damage. And Pyramus, does 11 hit? Pyramus?
11?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay, you dodge the lightning. It's continuing to thunder and rumble and have these like flashes, and it keeps repeating those words over and over again.
Let us make our exit expedient. Let's get out of here. I say we go up the staircase.
Or do we want to try one of these doors over here?
I always prefer a staircase to a dark hallway, but that's just me.
Didn't we see this storm cloud in a production of The Tempest once?
Absolutely we did, and it malfunctioned every night.
Oh, I didn't know. I
So
thought
many
it was great.
electrocutions.
Actually, Thickety, why don't you roll a history check?
All right. Oh, that's a 16.
Oh, wow. You are actually aware that this is a new kind of magical alarm system that only the wealthiest of homes can afford.
1%ers got it.
What are you guys doing? There's
I'd like
another big crack of thunder.
I vote stairs. I've seen
Alright.
enough productions to know that, tallest tower and all that.
All right, if everyone seems to be in agreement, maybe we should just head up the stairs.
Stairs it is.
You
All right,
start
fine.
running up the stairs as 2 more lightning flashes come out. So I want a hippo. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
You take 9 lightning damage.
Ouch.
And Gus, does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
Then you take 9 lightning damage. Okay, you run to on these stairs. It's forming a very wide spiral. So you're going up a while before you get to the next landing. Okay, and up on the next landing, it is extremely dark.
Pyramus said, "Oh, it's a bit dark in here," and touches his shield and casts a light on it.
Okay, so you cast light on your shield. As soon as you say it's a bit dark in here and the light sort of comes on, you see what looks like a tiny floating eye with a mouth and 4 eye stalks. And it says back to you, "It's a bit dark in here."
Kill
Oh,
it.
that's my bit.
Ah, that's my bit. So, it's going to join the initiative order here. Okay, Gus, what would you like to do?
Did it seem like hostile, or is it just like hanging out?
It's like, it keeps like, it's just hovering in the air, and it keeps sort of changing angles and like looking at your faces.
Okay. Can I just try and scoot past it?
Yeah, sure.
I'm just gonna try and
Yeah, you're
angle,
like, ugh.
walk around it.
Yeah. So you continue walking down this hallway. All right. Pyramus, what are you gonna do?
I guess that I'll follow Gus, but as I'm walking by the eye, be like, I'm watching you.
I'm watching you. All right, Norbert.
Does it have any sort of like mouth that we can see? Is it just like
Yeah.
a floating eyeball? It has a mouth.
It has an eyeball, and then below it a mouth with like really jagged teeth.
Okay. I would like to pull out a tiny sack of treats that I had prepared for the journey, thinking it'd be like a cool road trip. Kind of pull one out and be like, "Here, little fella, you hungry?"
Roll persuasion.
Okay, let's see how that goes. I want this thing to be on our side. Is it gonna work? No, because that's a nat 1.
That one.
So that was a 3 to persuade it. Hey, you hungry? You kind of just hand it a little treat.
It sort of like closes its mouth and leans away and hovers away. Okay. I want a hippo.
I would like to take a moment of respite, and I would like to lay on hands on myself and heal while I watch the rest of my party engage with this creature.
All right, you're healing up. Thickety.
I'm also gonna sneak past it, but I'm gonna do like the Scooby-Doo sneak as I go by.
Okay. It's gonna say, "You look stupid,"
Oh, bro.
and it's going to now shoot you with its eye rays.
Ah, cool, bro.
So Thickety.
What the hell, man?
Let's see. Which one do we want to use? I have a choice of 4. Gotta re-roll duplicates here. Okay, so Thickety, it's gonna try to hit you with the Dazing Ray. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That is a 12.
You just made it, so nothing happens. And Norbert, you need to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay, that's fine. That is a 12.
That just makes it 2. So it shoots frost at you, and you duck, and you don't get hit with it. All right.
I high five Norbert.
All right, Gus.
I just saw it shoot it. Not like that's not cool. So yeah, hostile creature. I'm gonna attack it. That does also mean that I am touching my sword.
Okay.
Anything?
Wait, sorry. Say that one more time. I got a donation come in.
I'm touching my sword.
Oh, yeah. So your sword sprouts googly eyes. And these are Algernon's gloves of temporary sentience. And the sword says, "Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken."
Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Okay. Okay. So, okay. I'm used to my sword farting, so like.
Oh, it's still going to do that too.
Okay.
It's just gonna look at you while it does it.
Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact.
Dude, only
I
make
just
eye
been making
contact.
noises. This was just okay. All right. So I'm gonna swing with my now sentient long farter.
Excuse me. You hear the voice say, "Oh, pardon me. It's ghastly."
So 21.
That hits.
Okay. Oh, so that's 11 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing again.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. Must have been some bad cucumber sandwiches.
Then
11 is not gonna hit.
11. Okay.
All right. Pyramus.
All right. I was looking for an excuse to attack you. I'm gonna go in and do a couple swipes with the longsword.
Okay.
13 and 15.
So let's go with the first one, 13. That one hits, so go ahead and roll damage for that first.
Cool. 9.
Okay, you hit it like a baseball, and it splats against the wall and falls to the ground.
Ew.
It is dead. And then you hear the sword go, "Excellent swing! Surely good."
Oh, it was surely good, wasn't it?
All
There's
right.
2 of them. Oh god.
All right. So this hallway is quite tall. Like really, really high ceilings. You thought this was a 3-story building, but it turns out it's a 2-story building, but the second story is just massive.
Okay.
So it's a long hallway, and you see a couple doors on the right. And you see one set of double doors on the left.
Hmm.
Um,
Well, this seems like quite wasteful architecture, if you ask me.
while we're looking at the doors, because Norbert took a bit of a wallop, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on
Mhm.
them at a level 4.
Mm-hmm.
So 12, 22 plus 4, 26 heal.
Bless.
Okay, great job.
Thank you. Appreciate it,
So
buddy.
very benevolent of you.
Respect.
Oh, I have my moments.
What are you doing, guys?
I'm almost sorry for the horrible things that I say about you after rehearsal.
Oh, I remember those things. That was hilarious. Tell me again.
Thank you.
What are you guys
All
doing?
right.
Double door or single doors?
Are the
Dude.
double doors the same size as like the hallway? Like, is it? Are the double doors?
They're not
doors-
massive. No, it's just like there's
Okay.
a huge tall ceiling.
Okay.
But the doors are like regular sized doors.
I'm a massive occupant. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
All right, hear me out. That side has 3 doors, and this side only has 2 doors.
That side has 3, this side only has 2.
Yes.
We
thank
can
you.
all
So
count, dear fellow.
That's math. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got that one.
3 always better than 2. I say we go to that side. That's just math.
He says we go to that side.
And then the sword says, "Could you please put me back in my sheath? I'm so tired of listening."
Yes, Thickety, I believe that you're blissfully unaware of how math and chances work, but I mean, we could go to the double door.
Yeah, but that's only 2 doors.
Right. Right.
But on that side, there's 3.
Mhm.
Thickety, if you would like to be the first person through the door, I think that the rest of us would follow you, but you must be the one to lead the charge.
Okay, I'll do it. You guys just get in line, all right?
You hear a from the dark part of the hallway
Time to
ahead
go.
of you.
Time to go. Time to go.
Quickly, please.
Yep.
Pretty
So-
sure that was just my stomach.
Where are you guys going?
One of the Thickety's leading the way, and one of the single
Yeah,
doors.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the middle single door.
Middle
Middle
single
single
door.
door.
Okay.
I'm following through the middle single door.
Okay. So Pyramus is following with his illuminated shield and sort of lights the area. And that's when you see a 24-foot tall giant watching you with his arms folded.
I think I made a mistake.
In the hallway?
Yeah.
Or in-
Yeah. Are you going to open the door?
Yes.
Okay. You open the door and it and picks up its club and it's going to bring it down on you. Okay, let's get these stats. Oh boy. You're in a narrow hall. Let's see. Does a 20 hit?
Me in particular, yes.
21 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
It has a second attack. It's gonna hit Pyramus. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay. You roll out of the way, or you like slide out of the way. But this giant is now in initiative, and it is now everyone's problem.
It's not everyone's problem.
Gus.
Okay. I'm gonna swing on the giant.
Okay. You're gonna take your sword back out again?
Yep.
As you draw the sword, it takes a look at the giant and goes, "Oh, good lord!" And it nervous toots.
Big mood, buddy.
22?
Do you say 22?
Yeah.
Yeah. That hits.
Okay. 13 damage.
Okay.
Swing again.
I really do need a change of diet.
That's 22 again.
Yep.
That's 12.
Yep.
And I am going to go into a rage.
Okay.
Yep, that's my turn.
All right. Yeah, you actually like open up some slices. So this giant is not wearing like armor. It's just wearing clothes. So you're able to hit it pretty well. Okay, next we have Pyramus.
Like, oh, you're a large one, aren't you? Yeah, try this on for size. And I cast Bane
Okay.
on the giant. That is a charisma saving throw.
Okay, you'd be surprised. Let's see. It rolls a 22.
Yeah, that's successful.
It's a very attractive giant.
Very charismatic.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Norbert.
Oh.
All right. Step, kids, step back. I'm gonna cast Earth Tremor.
Okay.
That's a DC 13 Dex saving throw.
All right. It rolled a 15.
Oh no!
Now, is that on everyone? Is that on an area effect?
Oh, it is.
Okay.
It is.
So everyone else also roll a dexterity saving throw. So Gus, what did you get?
Oh, I have advantage, which is good because I rolled a 2. I rolled 2 twos.
Okay.
8.
I want a hippo.
I rolled an 18.
Okay, so you're safe. Thickety.
16.
Okay, you're probably
So
safe.
because Gus failed, Gus takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone.
Cool. Let's
so-
go ahead and roll that, and then Pyramus, what did you get?
8.
8. So you
Okay.
take it as well. And Norbert, do you have to save as well?
I do not believe so. I could be incorrect. No, I do not believe.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
so
fine.
that's 3 damage for Gus. For Pyramus, that is 1 damage of bludgeoning, and they're both knocked prone.
Okay, you're both knocked prone.
Oh, I have resistance against bludgeoning.
Sorry.
Turn well spent. I want a hippo.
I would look at this giant that is just harassing our party, and I would like to cast vicious mockery on him and say, "Stop acting like a disgruntled pelican."
Yes, stop acting like a pelican.
It's gonna make a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, DC 14 Wisdom.
It only rolls a 7.
Oh, well, it takes 6 points of psychic damage, and it has disadvantage on its next turn.
Okay. Good. Thickety.
All right. Well, I'm going to take my scimitars and start swinging for the knees.
All right. You can't reach the knees, but.
Well, I said I'm going to try. First one is a 9 to hit.
Yeah, you jump for it and whiff.
And my second swing is a 20, not natural.
Okay, that will definitely hit.
That is 7 points of damage.
Okay. It is now the giant's turn. All right, I'm going to randomly roll to see who to target here. That's going to be Norbert for the first one. Morning Star attack. It does a 13 hit.
It does not, no.
Okay, that was a nat 1, by the way. So another nat 1. Yeah, it has plus 12 to hit.
Oh, I don't like that.
Woof.
All right, and let's see who's the next target. That's going to be Pyramus. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's a nat 20.
All
Did it
right
roll it?
then.
Did it roll at disadvantage for one of those?
Oh, you're right. Well, it did it miss? It missed the first one anyway, right?
Yeah.
So I have to roll for disadvantage. Okay, so that's only a 17.
17 does not hit.
Okay. Oh, that was about to be the end of your whole character. All right. Next, we have Gus.
Okay, I'm gonna swing on the giant with a long farter.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's beginning to be comical, isn't it?
That's a 23.
That hits.
That is gonna be 13 damage.
Okay.
Again. That is 23.
That hits.
And 7 damage.
Okay.
And then an additional 3 from my rage.
All right. Next is Pyramus.
Would I be able to get up from prone and get into attacking distance?
Yeah.
All right, I will do so. I didn't like that, you twit. One is a nat 20, and the other is 19.
Yeah, they'll both hit.
Sweet. All right, non-crit. 8.
Okay.
And then the crit. 11. Woo.
All right. Okay, it's getting irritated. It's sort of like groaning each time you hit it. All right. Next, Norbert.
So.
I am going to cast, where is it? Branding Smite on my cool little Warhammer.
Okay.
I don't believe I can get an attack with that if I cast a spell, can I?
Sorry, what?
If I cast Branding Smite, can I then attack, or do I need to like wait till my next turn to attack?
Branding Smite goes with your attack.
Word. Okay.
So if you hit, then the smite will activate.
Aha. Okay. Cool. Will do. Okay. So then I'm going to attack. Yeehaw. Let's see what that does. Boop. That's a math 22 to hit.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, so that's 1d8 plus 4 plus the 2d8. Okay. So 3d8 plus 4 is what I'm looking at. Yeehaw. That's a 1. That's a 6. So that's 7. That's 7. That's 14 plus 4. That's 18 points of damage.
Okay. Great. Next is I want a hippo.
Well, I would like to walk up to this creature and I would like to swing at him with my rapier. I rolled an unnatural 20.
Good.
Oh dear, that's not very good damage. That's 6 damage.
All right. Anything
My
else?
second attack with my, yes, I have a second attack. That is a natural 20.
Wow.
Oh, we love to see it. And 27 damage.
Okay, at that moment. Sorry, I'm also trying to math and run this. Okay, at that moment, I want a hippo. You have this strange, like, tingling feeling. I need you to roll a D100. Or roll your percentile dice.
Oh dear.
You are struck with a random magic effect by one of our donors.
I rolled an 86.
Okay. You cast Mirror Image. Just out of nowhere. So now there are 3 illusory duplicates of yourself standing around you, and they move with you and mimic your actions, and they shift position, so it's impossible to track which one is real. So each time a creature targets you with an attack while this is going on for the next minute, you have to roll a d20 to determine whether the attack targets one of your duplicates. So if we, as we continue this battle, I will get back with you on that mechanic and help you when you're getting attacked. But yeah, there are now...
It reminds me of this time that I made an unannounced appearance as a fairy godmother in Romeo and Juliet while I was strolling through the park one day. I did an entire Greek chorus just to myself. They said that it was audacious but confusing.
That's so good.
Thickety. I would also like to say you're welcome, that there's more than one of me.
Look at that. There's more than one of them now.
Oh god, there's more than one.
Oh.
All right, Thickety.
All right, I'm getting pissed off at this thing. So I'm going to cock back and I just want to throw one of my scimitars right at its crotch.
Okay, this is now you're now using your sword as an improvised weapon, and this is also a called shot. So let me make sure I've got these called shot mechanics. Go ahead and roll your attack and let me know what you get.
22.
22, okay. You actually have to roll it twice, and take the lower number because this is a called shot.
Sure, 16.
Okay. 16. Yes, that actually still hits. So you hit this cloud giant right in the crotch. And it flinches a little. Go ahead and roll a d4 of damage.
3.
Okay, you do 3 damage to this cloud giant's groin area. Now, I feel like this may have had a more intense effect if, well, never mind. All right.
I still have my other rapier.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
Do you have a second attack?
Yes.
Okay.
And that one's going to be a 15 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
All right. Just swinging at its shin, and that's only 4.
4 to hit?
4 damage.
4 damage. Did you roll to hit?
Yeah, it's 15.
15. Sorry, yes. Sorry, I got oh, goodness. This storm giant or cloud giant is going to go, Juggles! Juggles, get out here! And someone has just donated another monster.
Because of course they have.
This is going to be a crowded hallway.
Oof.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't we already have the worst brood of monsters? Haven't you?
Hey, Todd? No.
All right. At this point, so the first thing that happens is this giant is going to attack 2 of you with the Morning Star. That's going to be Thickety and I Want a Hippo. So, Thickety. Nat 1! Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
It does? Oh
Yes.
boy, you can have 21 piercing damage. And I Want a
What did I
Hippo. Does a 27 hit?
There are so many of me. Does that do something?
Yeah, so let's see what happens with this. So, I have 3 duplicates, you must roll. Okay, roll a d20.
I rolled an 11.
Okay, it hits your duplicate.
Ooh.
And it is destroyed. So now you only have 2 duplicates active. At
She
that
was
point,
gorgeous. It was her time to go, honestly.
at that point, you hear these big, heavy steps are running up the stairs. And now on one side of you, you have this giant. And on the other side of you, courtesy of Megan Hershey, you have a relentless juggernaut behind you. And it is going to make its first attack against... that's going to be Norbert. So, let's see. Oh, cool. Okay. Sorry, I've never run one of these before.
I hate that though.
He's coming at us relentlessly.
Hate. No.
Okay. This has an executioner's pick.
Sounds great.
And that's going to be a 27 against you.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, you are going to take 17 piercing damage.
Okay.
And your speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of the Juggernaut's next turn.
Oof, okay.
Next, it's going to attack Gus with its fist, which is huge. And is a 15 going to hit?
No.
Okay, so it misses. All right, next, Gus, it's your turn.
All right. I guess I'm going to turn my attention to the Juggernaut since it just took a swing at me.
Okay.
So I'm going to swing with long barter.
These are some
It's
tense
never
parts.
not funny.
Yeah.
Always funny.
24.
Okay. Yeah, that is going to hit, yes.
Okay. So that's 9 damage.
Okay.
Swing at it again. That is dirty 20.
Okay.
And that's going to be 7 damage.
Okay.
And then 3 from my aura.
All right. Next is Pyramus.
I think I'm gonna continue trying to whittle down the cloud giant, and I'm gonna get 2 more attacks to it.
Okay.
So 17 and 25.
Those are both going to hit.
Sweet. I'll go ahead and add divine smite to one of them.
Okay.
So that's going to be a total of 9, 10, 15 damage.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. I'm sorry. 21. I forgot to add that string.
Okay. All right. It's starting to kind of limp a little bit.
All right.
Just roll the damage on the next attack.
Oh no, that was everything.
Oh, that was all of
Sorry.
it together? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, next is Norbert.
Okay, I don't like being stabbed, so I'm gonna attack the one that just like tried to spear me.
Okay.
Let's do that. I'm gonna straight up attack it. So, save that. It's a 12 to hit.
No.
Okay, we'll try it again.
This is against the Juggernaut?
Yes. That's what I figured. What about what about a 16?
No.
Cool. Okay.
Neat. I want a hippo.
Please. Yes, I would like to continue hitting this cloud giant that's in front of me. My first attack is a 19.
Okay. Yes, that hits.
It does 12 damage.
You said to the juggernaut?
No, to the cloud giant.
To the giant, excuse me.
Oh, I rolled another natural 20.
Yay!
Whew. Oh dear, but the damage is so low. That is 3, 6. 18 damage.
All right. Okay. Good. It's looking really rough.
I would like to bonus action, look at Paramus and say, you know what? You have impressed me more than I would have thought. Have a bonus inspiration.
Good.
You're welcome.
Oh, what die?
It is a D6.
Oh, well, thank you very much, love.
All
Thank you
right.
very much.
Thickety brown streak. This giant's looking rough.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take my remaining scimitar in both hands and take 2 swings at its shins.
Okay.
So my first one is an unnatural 20.
Yep, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage for that.
That is, God almighty, 14.
Okay. As this giant hits the wall and slides down with like a big bang on the ground, its pack rolls open, out of which clatters a potion, a interesting looking bag, and a heart-shaped piece of parchment, large piece of parchment. It is a red heart. And on it, it says, "Let's go see this together." And underneath is the information for a show, which is our next show of the season. And that is Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare. So the star-crossed lovers are going to take the stage in Free Reign's production of Romeo and Juliet just in time for your in-person Valentine's Day date in February 2022. From the vision of guest director Emmanuel Barbe, be swept away to fair Verona with your beloved, or bring a group of anti-Valentine's Day pals to squirm at the forbidden romance that got a lot of people killed, but ultimately brought bickering families to end their war on each other. Yay!
That's awesome.
Next show of our season.
Goodness.
So-
I may have to reprise my role as an unannounced fairy godmother.
So, who's going to grab the potion? Who's going to grab the cool-looking bag?
Well, I like accessories. I would grab the bag.
All right.
Somebody else take
Okay.
that potion. I'm going to go get my sword back.
Yeah, you guys can figure that out after this battle is over. It is now the Juggernaut's turn.
In melee with the juggernaut.
Yeah. It's going to use this Executioner's Pick against Thickety.
Oh, boo.
And does a 18 hit.
Yes, it does.
You take 17 piercing damage and your speed is reduced by 10 feet. It is now going to grab... Oh, it's going to pull some stone out of the wall and just chuck it at Gus. Does a 19 hit.
Yes.
You take 22 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
And you
so
are incapacitated until the start of the Juggernaut's next turn.
I'm incapacitated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I take half since I'm raging.
Mm-hmm.
But, okay. So does that mean that I can't do anything?
Yeah. You're just totally stunned by it. Okay, let's pick up the pace here. Gus, is your turn. There's nothing you can do at the moment. Pyramus. Let's act fast.
Oh, yeah. Oi, look at you. Now you get the swords. 2 attacks.
Okay.
25 and 13.
The 25 hits.
All right. 7 damage.
Okay. Next, we have Norbert.
Oh, I'm going to attack with the Warhammer. That's a 16.
Okay.
It's a hit.
No.
Okay, try it again. That's a 22.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, that is 6 points of damage.
Okay. Great. Let's see. 6 points of damage. All right, next we have I want a hippo.
Well, I would like to once again try and use my failed spell, Fairy Fire, to give it disadvantage. It's Dexterity 14.
Okay, it rolls a 17.
Damn! Double down. Ah.
All right, next is Thickety.
All right, well, now that I grab my other scimitar off the ground, I'm just going to charge it while screaming and attack it 2 times.
Okay.
Like an idiot. The first one is a 15.
Fail.
Yeah, I figured. Second one is a 24.
Hits.
Yay.
Oh, good.
That is 10 points.
Okay.
And then I want to use Action Surge to take a third turn.
All right.
And that is a 25.
Yes, hits.
That is 4 points.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, I'm out.
Okay. Next is the Juggernaut. It regains 20 hit points on its turn. And it is going to target, that's going to be Pyramus and Thickety with its Executioner's Pick. So Pyramus, that's going to be a 27 to hit. So
Ow.
you take 10 you take 17 piercing damage.
Oof.
And Thickety, that's going to be 23 to hit. So you also take 17 piercing damage.
I'm down, bro.
Okay, you're now unconscious. Okay. Finally. Been so hard to kill. I promised deaths. Okay, Gus.
Okay, I'm gonna go after the Juggernaut. We're not funny. 17.
Barely hits.
Okay. That's 6 damage.
Okay.
There you go. Sorry, that was 8 damage.
Okay.
And that was 17 again.
Yep.
And that is 12 damage.
Okay.
And then plus 3 from my fire.
Okay. Okay, next is Norbert.
All right, I'm just gonna keep on whacking at it and see what's up. It's a 19 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, that is 11 damage.
Okay.
And then again, 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Yes. That is 10 damage.
Okay. All right, you are swarming this thing and contending with it. Next, I want a hippo.
Well, I looked down at this poor Thickety, and I would like to give him a mantle of inspiration, which means that he has 5 temporary hit points. It can be up to 3 creatures, so I'd also like to look at my friends Norbert and Gus and give them my mantle of inspiration. You're welcome.
Thanks.
All right, got that temp HP.
That
Anything
is,
else?
that is a bonus action, so then I'm going to hit twice. One of them is a 16 to hit. The
Nope.
other is a 14 to hit.
Nope, both miss.
Well, I tried. You can't blame me.
She
Thickety,
tried. I mean,
Thickety,
you can't blame her for trying.
you wake back up.
Ah,
And there's
Bro,
still
I am
this horrible thing over you.
bro, I am not having a good time. I'm going to hit it twice with my blunted swords.
Okay.
First one is a 25 to hit,
Yep, hits.
and that is 8.
Okay.
Second attack is a 13 to hit.
No, misses.
Right.
Okay, it is now going to hit you back.
Boo.
It's going to hit you back twice.
Boo.
It doesn't like to see people get back up again.
Boo.
23 to hit.
Yeah.
You take 17 piercing damage.
Bros, I'm down again.
It's gonna hit you while you're down.
Oh no.
Just to make sure this time, is that that's a 15 to hit?
Yeah.
All right, that's another 17 piercing damage. So that's an automatic fail. So you've got 2 rolls left. You failed one.
That's a double tap above us, see one.
Yep. Next is Gus.
Okay. Swinging. Fart sword. 25.
All right. Yes, that hits.
12 damage.
Okay.
Swinging again. Fart sword.
Oh.
It's gonna hurt when it dries.
I think that was a 15, but I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration that was graciously given to me.
When was that given? Oh, just now.
No,
outside.
earlier.
Those only last 10 minutes.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
JK.
Dang it.
Sorry.
Okay. So just 3 damage
Okay.
from my fire.
All right. Next is Pyramus.
Oh, that's my friend, you twit. 16 and 10.
Neither hit.
Arrgh.
Next is Norbert.
I'm going to attack again. That is 17 to hit.
Yes.
Cool. That's 10 damage.
Okay.
And then a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
And that is 11 damage.
Okay. Next is I want a hippo.
Right, well, I'm going to swing on this creature. One of them is a 19 to hit.
Okay. That hits.
The other is another 19 to hit.
Good. Let's roll damage.
$32 points of damage.
Is that total for all?
That is total for all.
Okay, good. All right, Thickety, make your death saving throw. You have to beat a 15 in the meat grinder.
That's a nat 1.
You're dead. I'm so sorry.
It's going dark, bros.
Thank you, Dark.
Dark.
Thickety is now a brown streak on the ground. At that moment, the roof blows open and there is falling stone. So I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Oh no.
Advantage. Thank goodness.
It's a nat 1, just for the record.
Cool.
So it's a 2.
Cool. All right, so Gus.
21.
Okay. I want a hippo.
18.
Okay, Norbert's a 2 and Pyramus is a 3. So Pyramus and Norbert. Let me roll what damage you take from the falling rock.
That's good.
That's going to be
Balance now.
13 damage.
Oh.
The Juggernaut fails but chooses to succeed. So he does not get hit. So everyone who did not get hit only has to take half damage. Did I give you that number?
13.
Yeah, 13.
Is the
So
full.
that would be 7. Now, as you can now see the sky above you, the entire roof of the mansion has been blown open. You see a dragon fly by, and you see floating above the opening what looks like a giant floating jellyfish with eye stalks. It is huge, and you see the dragon like go and like fly by and try to bite it, and you see the giant jellyfish creature just slap it with its tentacles, and there's this giant fight happening in the sky right above you, just to add a little bit of spice. Now, uh, let's see. It is now the Juggernaut's turn. It's going to regain 20 hit points, and it's going to hit who twice? It's going to hit, I want a hippo. It's going for you twice. Now, you do have 2 of your illusions. So, that's going to be a 12 and an 11. It rolled a nat 1, you guys. So it doesn't even miss your illusions. Or, like, it doesn't even get near your illusions to miss them. Okay, next is Gus.
Okay. Gus is feeling really freaked out and really panicked, and the stuff going on up there was like a lot, and like there's a lot going on right here.
Mhm.
And so out of a move of desperation, Gus is gonna reach into his bag and pull out his deck of many things.
Oh, gosh.
A generous donation that he has kept for, desperate times and desperate measures.
All right. Pull a card and let me know what you get, and I will tell you what happens.
Oh no.
Whew. All right, here we go. I'm going to pull from the top. The moon card.
I know what this one is. You are granted the ability to cast the wish spell twice.
Oh my god!
So on your next turn, you will be able
Bring
to
on
cast
that actual terrorist.
a wish spell.
Oh my gosh.
Incredible.
Okay.
Do you want to take any movement or anything?
Huh?
Do you want to take any movement or anything?
We're still stuck in the hall.
Yeah.
With the government, right?
I just wanted to check before I went past your turn.
No. I'm gonna look up the wish book because there's like limitations to what you can do that.
Yeah. You need to be very careful how you word it.
Okay.
Pyramus.
I am. Let's just go ahead and keep whacking away at this juggernaut. Gotta whittle it down.
All right.
10 and 20.
Okay. The 20 hits.
All right, let's 7 damage.
Okay. All right. Good job. Let's see, Norbert.
All right. Feeling a little rough. I need a drink. I've been hit by rocks. It's a lot. So I have a random potion that a wonderful donator gave to me.
Mhm.
So I'm going to uncork that and just chug.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna have you roll a d10.
Okay. Let's see what comes from that. That's a 1.
For the next minute, you are transformed into a male dwarf with blonde hair and hazel eyes, and any equipment which no longer fits you falls to the ground in your space.
Okay.
What was your original player race?
Human.
Yeah, you're in your skivvies.
Oh no. Wrapping things.
All right, let's
Norbert, you've never looked better.
I want a hippo. It's your turn.
Right, I'm going to swing twice on this juggernaut.
Okay.
Ooh, let's see. That is a 22 and a 21 to
They
hit.
both hit. Let's total all the damage together.
Altogether, that is not great. 27 damage
All right.
altogether.
Okay. Next, we have it is the Juggernaut's turn. It is going to pull a golden object that none of your characters have ever seen before. because they don't typically exist in this world unless under special circumstances. But it's a blunderbuss. And it also has shiny writing on it.
Ooh.
Let's see here. It is going to use one of its actions to shoot one of you. That's going to be Pyramus. Does a 22 hit?
It does.
You're going to take 12 damage from this this bullet that plants itself in your body. And then the Juggernaut is going to throw this really nice golden blunderbuss to the side because it's empty. You can see it has really special looking writing on it. It is now going to use the Executioner's pick on... Sorry, Pyramus again. Because you're still standing. 26 to hit.
Yeah.
That's going to be 17 piercing damage.
Oh.
You up still?
I am just down. I was at 16.
Okay, you are now unconscious. Now, unfortunately, the dragon, Stalagma Steel Shadow, yes, this was a donation, is going to try to shoot the Flumph with its breath weapon, which is a line of acid, some of which is going to fall into the castle. So it's going to make its attack. I need everybody to make a DC 18 dexterity saving throw.
Oh dear.
I have a feeling I'm laying in a pool of acid.
You are. Okay, so Gus.
Nat 20.
Okay, so you're only going to take half damage. Let's see. I want a hippo.
24.
Okay, you'll take half damage. Norbert,
15.
you're going to take full damage. And Pyramus, you're going to take full damage. So that is going to be 58 acid damage.
Cool. All
But
right.
only half if if you saved, which would be 25 29 acid damage.
I am down, by the way, with
Okay,
that.
Norbert's down. Gus, are you up? Okay,
Yeah.
I want a hippo. Are you up?
Yes.
Okay. All right, next it is Gus's turn.
I would like to use one wish spells, please.
Okay, what are you going to wish for?
One of my options is, where'd it go? You allow up to 20 creatures that you can see to regain all hit points, and you end all effects on them described in the Greater Restoration spell.
Okay, so that's going to be living creatures.
Yes.
So everyone but Thickety is back up, and everybody now has full hit points, and this adventure's not going to end. We'll be ending on a to be continued in about 10 minutes, I can tell.
Including me.
Yeah.
That is beautifully fortuitous.
For it.
The theater
We
gods.
love to see it, baby.
The theater gods did not want you all to die. Okay, Pyramus.
Okay. Well, with my newfound life of getting up, we got to take out this Juggernaut. So let's go ahead and get 2 more attacks against it. Oh, not good. 13 and 14.
Nope, gonna miss. All right, next is Norbert.
Okay. I'm also going to attack. That is a 23 to hit and a 16 to hit.
Yes, those will both hit.
Awesome. Okay. So that is that's 5 damage and 15.
Okay. All right. You said 5 and 10?
Correct.
Okay. All right, next is I want a hippo.
Well, first I would like to cast Bane on the dragon and the Juggernaut, so they need DC 14 charisma saving throw.
What's the range on that spell?
Oh dear, it's only 30 feet.
So
I guess I can use against the juggernaut.
the Juggernaut will use it. So you said wisdom?
Charisma, DC
Charisma.
14.
Okay. It only rolled a 11, but it's going to use its legendary resistance and just decide to succeed.
This is more frustrating than when I led that production of Waiting for Godot on the elementary school circuit.
All right. The Juggernaut is now going to use its legendary action. It's going to use Implacable Advance. And it is going to move 30 feet, ignoring difficult terrain. Any object in its path takes 55 bludgeoning damage if it isn't being worn or carried. And so all of you need to make a dexterity saving throw to not take that damage. All right, Gus.
16.
What?
16.
16? Okay. I want a hippo?
24.
Okay. And Norbert?
2. That one.
Okay, cool. And Pyramus?
I'm going to use that bardic inspiration that was given to me to help me out with this. So 16.
16. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, that's unfortunately the only one that succeeded was I want a hippo with 24. So the rest of you take 55 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
And I want a hippo, you are going to take half of that, which is 26? 27? We'll say 27.
Why not?
Anyone down? Is anyone down? Okay.
Oh, I'm down. I'm down.
Okay, cool. Okay, above you, you see the dragon bite into this giant jellyfish creature, and you see the jellyfish flash red. It like changes colors, and it slaps with its tentacles, and you see the dragon like shake its head and try to stay in the air. So that this battle is still raging above you. Okay, next is Gus.
Okay. I'm gonna swing at the Juggernaut.
Okay.
You keep forgetting that's a thing.
It's like just long enough that you forget. First one's a 24.
Good.
Okay. So that's gonna be 12 damage.
Okay.
Again.
Whoa.
These are really wet. That's an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 7.
Okay.
And then my 3 fire damage. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to pick up the blunderbuss.
Okay, you pick up the blunderbuss. It has in really beautiful letters, Edith. And this announces the third show of our season, which is called Edith Can Shoot Things and Hit Them. This is a play by A. Ray Pamatmat. And okay, branching out and away from our norm of classical works, we are proud to partner with another local guest director, Danielle Melendez, to bring you Edith Can Shoot Things and Hit Them by A. Ray Pamatmat, a gay Filipino-American playwright. Originally debuting at the Humana Play Festival in 2011, Edith features 3 kids, Kenny, his sister Edith, and their friend Benji, who are all but abandoned on a farm in remote Middle America, with little adult supervision, much like what is going on today. They feed and care for each other, making up the rules as they go. So that is our third show of our season that we have time to announce.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're going to finish one more round, and then we're going to wrap this up. So let's continue with Pyramus. You're making a death saving throw.
Yes, I am. 6.
Fail. Norbert.
I'm gonna go whack at him some more. Let's whack at him. That's a 23 to hit.
Yep.
And then a 15 to hit.
Nope.
10 damage.
All right. You may not believe this, but he's looking rough.
Wow.
Okay. I want a hippo.
Well, that's a stroke of fortune, isn't it? For it to be looking rough. My first attack is a nat 1.
You
Oh,
said nat
dear.
1?
Yes. Oh, dear.
Awesome.
My second attack is better. That is a 19.
Okay, that will hit.
Oh. Ooh. Maximum damage. That is 14 points of damage.
Okay. The juggernaut falls to the ground and is dead. And at that moment, while Gus has one more wish, which I'm going to ask what that's going to be right at the end, and that's how we're going to end the adventure. From down the hallway, you hear a door open, and you hear some footsteps run out, and it is Billiam Wiggleshaft. And he's like,
Darling!
We broke out. The guards fell asleep and we broke out. And he's with the other members of the company that we didn't get to because you guys wouldn't die. So really quickly introduce who your secondary characters were going to be, starting with Alex.
My second character was going to be Orcphelia, actress, half orc battle master fighter bard.
Nice. Chelsea, who is your second going to be?
Hello, this is Hoot. I am the wild magic sorcerer. I also have a bag of magic beans.
Okay, David, who is your second character going to be?
Well, my second character was going to be Painty McStage, the Turtle Wizard Bard. I was really looking forward to spending every battle retreated into my shell and not actually fighting anything.
Aww. I wish we could have met them. I wish he would have died faster, you guys. Haley, who is your second?
Yes. If you're looking for some dung folks looking to get murdered, it's Orville, the half elf warlock costumer, who's just going to be right here and just.
I like your glove.
Thank you. It was donated to me, actually. I'm gonna get up in there with that.
Yes.
Yes.
Michael, who is your second character going to be?
My second character was going to be Big Trap Tagathor. He is a gnome artificer and one level of bard. Did special effects for the theater company, and he does have an unending roll of gaff tape that he uses to heal you up.
Oh, that's wonderful. So you're reunited with the rest of Refrain Theater Company. The dragon and the giant mother flumph above you take the battle elsewhere. And we are left with Gus getting to make one final wish for the good of the group. So or for yourself, what is that wish going to be?
I would like the final wish to be whatever object it was that was going to tell us the last show of the season.
I'm going to let you redo your wish because we're still in talks with the director. So our last show we have not gotten to. So go ahead and redo your wish.
I wish for us to all be out of the tower.
Okay, you make that wish and instantly all of you find yourselves at Norbert's restaurant across the street from the theater. And there's food on the table. Everyone is reunited and happy. And unfortunately, since you didn't wish for Thickety to come back from the dead, you're all raising a glass and drinking to Thickety Brownstreak's noble sacrifice.
Can I just say that this reminds me of the time that I filled in for John Proctor in The Crucible. My performance was so rousing that the audience clapped for me to live at the end, much like Tinkerbell. And much like Tinkerbell, well, except for Thickety, all survived. How amazing.
This is an insult that I will not soon forget.
And that is where we will end our adventure for today. So thank you to our players. Thank you to our donors. We love you, and we hope to see you at some of our shows this season. Bye.
was really looking forward to playing as that turtle.
So
We all had such really cool secondary characters.
Hey y'all, why don't you go ahead and mute yourselves for a minute?
Sorry.
Thanks.